Hey, I'm Vlad, and this is a review of Banjo-Kazooie for Nintendo 64. So let's get this shit started! But actually my TV isn't even in front of me, and this controller is like not even plugged in, but you get the idea, right? The game begins when the bad guy, or in this case, bad witch named Gruntilda, kidnaps your sister, which is pretty fucked up if you ask me. She does this because your sister is more beautiful than her, so she wants to sell her beauty with this machine she had created. So Banjo the bear and Kazooie the bird go into an adventure to fuck shit up and get Banjo's sisters back. Now roll that other game footage. In the Nintendo Wait! No, the other window! That's more like it. Now, in the Nintendo 64 era, there were great platformers like Super Mario 64, but I think Banjo-Kazooie really perfected the formula. At the beginning of the game, you get introduced to a tutorial which shows all the possible moves you have, and there are a lot of moves. This allows you to figure out which is the correct skill for each task. Not only that, but to avoid making it boring, you gain new skills as you progress throughout the game. It makes you look forward to what new skills you're gonna get next. But basically in every move, Kazooie does all the work while Banjo just sits and watch. Like, there are 15 possible moves, and you know how many Banjo performs? 2. Apart from all the skills, there are also transformations. This shady guy called Mambo Jambo will transform into different animals, like a bee or even this cute pumpkin. The only thing he has in return for his forbidden black magic is his calls his enemies. Which I guess makes sense. I mean, you gotta break some eggs to mutate a bear into a fucking vegetable, right? Talking about collectibles like the skulls, there is a huge amount of them to gather, which some people might consider a bad thing, but personally they were the right amount in my book. A lot of them are just ammunition used in your skills, like eggs you can shoot, or poop. But some of them are just needed to either allow you to access to new areas of the game like the music notes, or grant you access to new stages, like puzzle pieces do. You can also get your life bar by collecting enough honeycomb pieces. I mean, of course, why would your life bar be anything else other than honey? It's not like Kazooie needs any food, right Banjo? Right Banjo? There is also a good variation of different stages. There is a general overworld in which you enable and select them, and they'll have very different layouts, styles, enemies, and locations for each collectible. To mention a few, there is a desert, a mansion, your mom, a boat, a forest, and many more. To accompany each stage, there are also lots of cool minigames. Each has their own interesting mechanics that implement either one of your moves, like learning to play the piano, or one of your transformations, like this crocodile eating contest. Now, be careful, I'm gonna start spoiling the end of the game, so if you don't want to see that, don't go away please! I mean, just skip to the end of the video for my amazing final thoughts. Now, on to the spoilers! Dumbledore dies. Wait, what? After all those challenges, there is a final one. As you go through the overworld, you sometimes find Gruntilda's sister, who's some sort of fairy. She gets Gruntilda, she gives you information on her. The problem is that the information seems useless and it's only personal data, but by the end of the game, the information becomes useful. When you finally reach Gruntilda, she challenges you to a question and answer show, which is an amazing minigame in which you have to complete challenges and answer questions to progress throughout the maze. Most of those questions are just general knowledge on the game, but some of them are about Gruntilda, so if you don't pay attention to that, you are fucked. Once you complete her challenge, and if you have enough music notes and puzzle pieces, you can face Gruntilda, which is something I was dying to do since for the whole game while you're on the overworld, she tries to insult you and intimidate you with awful rhymes. It's amusing at first but annoying in the end. The final battle is pretty interesting since she changes the strategies very often and you have to figure out what to do next each time, but with a few tries you should be good to go. So, once you defeat her, Banjo throws Gruntilda off her own tower to her death. Somehow she survives, so she receives a giant boulder to the face, and still alive has to endure the rest of her days under it until the sweet release of death. Conclusion: don't fuck with Banjo! I have to say, the game is amazing. The style has a lot of charm to it, and the fact that everything in the world has a voice and personality makes the world seem alive. Like there is a character that's even a freaking toilet. Oh yeah, take a huge shit in my mouth. Do it! Do it! This game also has some bad things to it. As I mentioned, the Gruntilda intimidation is cool, but she tends to repeat herself pretty often, and it's not skippable, so it can get annoying. Also, the difficulty gets pretty hard. By the end of the game, you can die really easily in a moment. And anytime you die, you lose all the notes you have gathered in that stage. Meaning if you're close to getting all of them and you die, you have to start from the beginning. Screw you, fall damage!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Taking that into account and considering the time this game came out, I will give my professional video game reviewer score of 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching my first video review. Did you like it? No? Wait, you actually liked it? What kind of video? I mean, great! Please leave a comment telling me how amazing I am. Like this video, subscribe to my channel and my other 20 channels, give me money and wash my dishes. And as I always say, go fuck yourself.